Good morning. This one. Good morning. Let me get music up. I can find the recent files for this, but they don't put playlists there. Just songs. Alright. No need to be on battle OST. I'm leaving. I like to change it up a little. All the songs are good. But don't worry. We will work on decoding the DW on battle OST. Actually, I don't remember which one's the battle OST that time. Turn this back on for a second. We'll find out. What? I missed and clicked my browser. Okay. There you go, it's 12. Now we know, now we know. Well, that's enough of that. Anyways, welcome Jerry. Morning, morning. Or afternoon, I guess. Counted 46 misplays in that Balatra run, by the way. I still got pretty far though, right? One more thing I want to do here before I get started, and then I get started. Alright. It's been a while since I advertised in the phone hashing chat. Alright. Today we are decoding the music format. So let's start from the starting address, FFE6. Two places where we read it. What calls this? Oh yeah, nothing calls this. What calls the other one? Couple of things. You know these FFE4 and what is in it? Oh, we don't need this open. Okay. E4 FFFD. E4 is the current step. FFFD We don't know that one. So we multiply that by 2. I think FFD, wasn't that always 0? Yeah, memory editor, go to RAM. Wait, no, high RAM. FFFD. That's currently 0 and we're in the middle of a song, so it's probably accurate. Okay, so this gets our current offset into the song. At least up to this point, and then it falls through here, and I'm not sure what this part does. Oops. Current offset into song. The function description. I'll just do it this way. So, the song into HL. Should probably just rename the function, but I don't know if I want to use that label. I guess I will. I always like slightly regret it, but it's probably a good idea to just do it. And also, I don't know what this function does yet, and it's kind of part of it, you know? Yeah, let's wait. At least until I know what this does. ROM address. Music directive, I guess we'll say. So this is probably the function that's actually processing an individual music directive, which is what we want to read. So just to what extent it's processing it, I don't know yet. FFE4 current step. This current step. The song is actually over 256 bytes. It'll add to this. I don't know why they did it that way. I guess they didn't expect any music to be over 256 bytes, and they were like, well, shit, now we need another byte. It's HL. It's over D0. Over F0. FD. F0. Okay, so this looks like FF. The FF maybe ends the song. My guess for this, these are the memory positions for, you know, the step counter, the position in the current song. As we call it, the cursor. So if you're setting those both to FF, that's just going off the patterns of what we've seen so far in this game. FF is often the end, right? And it makes sense anyways. -1. So what is FFF8 and FFFE? Do you know? We don't even have FFE on here. I know that that's part of the structure, but max up FB by of counter. The reason I called it the current step before was because I didn't think that was necessarily the position in the, let's call that cursor now, because I didn't think it was necessarily the actual position in ROM, like offset. It could have been something that looped and it was still valid, you know. A backup of FFE4. Okay, my guess then for this is probably the return marker for branching instructions. So oftentimes you'll have in music chiptunes like this, you'll have a loop option where it doesn't necessarily loop from the beginning of the song, but it can loop from other parts of the song. Or loop to other parts of the song. So it'll have some sort of like intro segment and then have the main loop part of the song. And this sets the start of that loop part. As my guess. So we'll be figuring it out whenever we find the part that jumps to it. I guess we can just do that. Does not equal. I may have inverted that wrong. Let's take a look. Here, FC, if it's equal, it jumps. So if it's not equal, nope. Huh. Getting here is definitely a weird thing, I remember. So I guess you can see why. So if it's okay, less than BO, if not A, so let's see what exact bytes makes this happen. So if not A means for any byte. Wait. This has to be for any byte. Let's BX. Okay, so we're already limited to between B0 and BF. So if not A, then it's basically just for OXB0. So then we get the new A here. So following B0, if A is non-zero, EF. Why EF? Maybe I can have multiple loop points, but I'll check in a sec. Let's see. So for B0. What is X, Y, because they're different. Or OX B0, 0, 0. You're up early. Morning, Miss Sheep. This is my normal time, Excellent. But good morning. Welcome in, welcome. Good to see you. We're currently, I believe this is the function for processing at least some of the current music instructions, so we are trying to understand this function better. Alright. So in this case, where where OF contained 1. So it had a 1. Okay, probably because I'm a West kid over here. Oh, me too. It's definitely early, but it's fortunately the normal time because I want to stream before I go to work so that I actually have energy. Not that I'm a morning person today, but I'm trying. Impressive, though. I'm getting up at 6 a.m. on the West Coast, right? Impressive that you can do it too. Where... So in this case... F contained coffee emoji. I'm not a coffee drinker, but I just have water. I did have a fruit cup this morning. Little sugar helps out. That's good sugar, alright? And be lazy. Yeah. I kind of wish I liked coffee. I tried it a lot and I just can't. I can't get into it. So what are we setting it to here? Oh, we're setting it to 0. And in this case, that's it to 1. This is just flipping it. Whoops. Figure most drink it for the energy and not the taste. Do you like the smell of that? Yeah. Probably. But it means they can at least put up with the taste, right? Let's take a look where else uses this. So it's initialized to 0. And otherwise it's just these. So yeah, I guess the only values here are 0 and 1. And if it was set higher, it would just count it down until it got there. Oh, I see. Maybe it's like bracketing. So theoretically it would show like how many brackets are open, how many parentheses are open, but there's only ever a need to do 1. I don't know. Okay, so in this case, so if FFE was 1, we just hit 0. And we had a command of b0 and then some number, some non-zero number, or we have b0 and a zero number, where FFEE contained one. This also sets to 0, right? Or no? Oh, this isn't set to 0. This is not 0. This is non-zero. This one sets to 0. So what is the value here? It should be... Oh, no, wait. No, it is. Sorry. I'm sorry. Okay. This, because this is not A, so A currently is 0, and it puts it there. But for this one, I guess it's the same. It has to be the same. Okay. Yeah. So... Huh. I'm guessing that the only values that can follow B0 are 0 and 1, and it just treats everything that's, you know, everything else is 1. It's basically just a boolean, right? Which, you know, valid. Well, let's start down here. Music format. So we have commands in case I might add other stuff. I don't know. So we have, wow, this is Game Boy Advance code. It is original Game Boy code. So Game Boy or Game Boy Color. Though this is the Python interpretation of it. That's the Game Boy code. Okay, so we got this part here, F. FD, FF. Yeah. Yeah, 0. Naruhodo. Naruhodo. Equals. You know what? I'll put it like this. 0, 0. It does. The thing about that one, where was that? Here? Oh, though, okay. So B1 and such can jump out. Good to know. Let's put yes. Okay, so B00, B01. Return position in the song. Song is kind of dumb, huh? I don't know how well you guys can hear the music. It's a little low for me. Probably when it gets to metal stuff, it'll be too high if I turn it up though. Yeah, it's a TC bed, I think. Alright. I was looking at, you draw your own chibi thumbnail? I don't. I commissioned like, how many? I don't know. Maybe less than 100. Definitely over 50 stickers from Yuzufe a long time ago. Been using those for thumbnails. Probably need to start putting proper credits in my video descriptions, huh? I put them on Twitter, but I forgot. When I started, I forgot. Not everyone can see Twitter anymore. Right. 00. So this is increments. FFF. Wait. FFEE, that's the one. Increments. Or toggles, I guess. Not toggles. Toggles. Technically, I guess I would decrement it, but let's see where that. Unless, perhaps, I got this wrong. I don't think so. I'm bad. I automatically assume who's a VTuber can draw and speak anime. I can speak anime, but I can't draw. Unfortunately. At least not well. Not that well. Let's... go here, I guess. That's the label I have. And OXF jump Z 3A68. Oh, I do have it wrong. 3A68. Damn. Okay. Luckily, it's always obvious when I get something wrong. Do 3A68. Okay, that makes more sense. That makes more sense. So it's not setting it to 0. It's setting it to... let's say... should I call this? Let's call it B. So set Rx, I mean, set it to set that to YZ. Set to X. Okay, okay. So then this be 0 and doesn't seem to have an argument. I don't think, does it? Maybe? These increment HL. They don't seem to. This is a load I there. Not that. So 39C7. This one. Oh, this incremented it. Probably it was this. Hey CG, welcome, welcome. Good morning. Implemented it right away, okay. So then... in the X we have okay, makes sense, makes sense. So it's interesting that this uses the HL and hasn't incremented it at all. Maybe it just naturally increments later. But then it would assume everything. Oh, maybe it's this? Or this? I don't know. There must be something else here. The increments that I'm missing because this is not going to work well otherwise. No load increment that I'm missing. No straight increment. Oh, wait. My bad, I see. It's writing it here. FFE4, that's the cursor. Gotcha. That makes sense. Maybe they're an if. No, so, okay. What I was misunderstanding, I was thinking of something else. But this is the cursor itself. So this is the +1 that I was looking for. And then in this case, it seems to be restoring the branch target into the cursor. So this this is reading a exact branch target. Okay, because this is changing the branch target, it doesn't do any more +HLs, which, yeah, I guess that makes sense. This must be how old retro game cartridges are ROM hacked into games and sold at conventions. Huh? Do people sell these at conventions? But yes and no. This is definitely, you know, this falls under ROM hacking. I'm not changing anything in the game, but we will, probably. Just to test stuff. And it's definitely in that realm, right? People do this sort of work in order to make ROM hacks, and then you'll definitely see those on cartridges from time to time. There's a lot of those for Game Boy. I don't know about conventions, but I know a lot of the ones you'll see on Etsy or AliExpress or something are usually not made by the ROM hack author. They're just people taking the ROM hack and burning it onto a cartridge and selling it without any effort on their own part. Retro Game Expo in Portland, for example. I've never been. That's interesting. I would bet that it's not the actual hack authors. It's the same sort of Etsy thing. You know, it's people don't like it, but we're already not being very respectful to people while ROM hacking, so that's kind of is what it is. So we end up with we have okay, so if it's a 1, we assign the branch. Okay, that makes more sense. So let's say, I'll just say YZ. Well, actually no, that was 0, so it's still 0, I think. Right? Oh wait, is it? It is. Okay. So let's start with a YZ. So YZ is greater than equal to 80. It would be when there's a 1 in this position. Now, if greater than equal to 80, there's no situation where these are both true. Oh, we're not even looking at... Shoot, hold on. That's the wrong A. Hold on. Branching is always the toughest, and then we're starting with it. Yeah, it's not restoring E for that, so this is this bit, so that's not what we're doing at all. So if it's... It's had a Mega Man game cartridge ROM hack via Toho game thing. Oh, that's cool. But yeah, you can just find those online, for free, right? I would not suggest pirating them itself, but you find the patches online, for free probably on romhacking.net, and you can download those and apply them yourself. And that's what these people do, is they, download. They usually will pirate the ROM, then download the patch, apply it themselves, maybe throw together a label, and then print the cartridge and sell it as if they made it themselves. Yeah, pretty awesome when the Toho project has nothing official like that. There is Mega Mario, but it's not quite Mega Man. Is it Mega Mario? I think that's the name. I don't think that's an official game either, though. I think that's a fan game, which is more or less official, because that's kind of how the Toho project works. Oh, I see. And then it pulls it from here, so it could be either of those. Okay, this doesn't set it to 1 because it's not even FF. It's FFE4. What is E4? Can you figure out E4? Oh, that's the cursor. Increments. So, wait, so first of all, increments FFEF. So it's result 0 increment cursor. Doesn't quite increment the cursor, actually, because the cursor is 2 bytes and this is only incrementing 1 byte. So if the cursor happened to be FF, this would loop it to 0 and it wouldn't increment the other one, I don't think. FFFD. Yeah, it doesn't touch FFFD. So FF, I already forgot, E4, not FF. FFFD. So that could definitely result in bugs. Mega Mario. Sounds like they sought Mario sprite to be Mega Man called it good. Not Mario, Maria. Like, you know, the wit in Toho. Mega Mario. Maria. Oh, Mega Mari. Sorry. From Marissa. Shows my lack Toho knowledge, sorry. I guess it is based on Mega Man. Toho project clone of Mega Man 2 by Twilight Frontier. The makers of Immaterial and Missing Power and Hopeless Masquerade. Marissa the blonde one, right? Yeah. Yeah, I'll type it out. Actually, I was just thinking I had it open. Okay, so if the result greater than 8. Well, not if FFEF contained it, that's if FFEF. Contains currently. Not of either of recent. Most recent. I hate this. It's too much text. Too much text for notes. And FFEF. Whoops. I don't understand why it's so complicated yet. Maybe it'll be clearer when we start staring at data, but I'm not too sure yet. So for 0, 0, we decrement FFEE. Okay. Don't branch. Oh, that's why it increments FFE4. Okay. This could accidentally loop music. I guess they just never ran into it, so they didn't need to fix it, which is fine. It's fine. As long as you test it. Result of most recent. Okay. I'm gonna double check this. I'm pretty sure that's correct. I'm pretty sure. But I'm already there too. I am. Okay. So does this check of bit 7, which is that check. Okay, so not A. Flimsy, not A. 3, 8, 6, 8. And yeah, it falls. Wait, 9, 1. 3, 9, 1. That's down here. 3, 9, B, 9. What's 3, 9, B, 9? That was. Okay, so that should fall through to 39B9 directly, so this is an else. Oops, LF. Okay, that's fair. That helps. Get rid of that then. I definitely find this odd. Oh, you know what? It probably is. If the one time I can think of this actually happening is if FFEF was already 0. So then it decremented it and looped around to FF. So we're gonna put that. I'm pretty sure that's when that happens. BGM all of a sudden sounds like a horror movie. Yeah, I removed all the horror music, but this one is simply hip hop. I should probably remove it too. It's called Hip Hop Swerve Main. Well, they're all called main because they come with other like samples. Yeah, hold on, I'll just remove it. It's we'll sniggy instead. Alright, sick playlist. It does jump scare me sometimes too. Okay, this has become a lot more understandable, I think. So it does still strike me as bracketing, like I was saying. So the one remaining concern I have. What is YZ? Is it really just a boolean? I think it's just a boolean. Imagine streaming near midnight, home alone with headphones on, someone pops up. Yeah, Yeah, I can see that. I don't know how well I do with horror. I don't like jump scares though. I think we'll call it 01 and then just say like any non-zero, but it's probably 01. If we happen to find BX with not an 01 there, we'll figure it out then. So in the 0 case, it does this decrement assignment. Then we need to do some similar information. So it decrements FFEE, and if result is 0, it also doesn't branch, but it doesn't increment HL, which is strange. And I suspect that's not quite correct. But unsure. That was this one, right? Elsa does this section here. Look, if that was 0, then it jumps to 3A sun F. Otherwise, checks bit 7, and if that's 0, it jumps to 3A 6A. Otherwise, it does this where we grab the E, assign it to FE, and then jumps to 3A 6A. No increments. Weird. I wonder if 0 is just like a do nothing. Maybe that's fine then. Hard guess. I'll play it safe. Cat only slept 3 hours. No. I slept at least 5 hours. I think it was a little more than that. Though I woke up twice, so not great. But welcome, Fifth. Morning. I had a very stupid dream this morning. I don't really remember it too well, but it was like in some room, and we went up a hill to look at treasures, and I found Bowser laying there, and it started a interactive conversation dialogue with him to ask about another timeline. And then for some reason I was teleported back in time, and then it became a time loop story. It was very strange. It more or less ended there. I remember it was like the time loop timeline was very, very strange. I'm a bit tired, monotone, and angy like Raven. Who, me? Aw, I'm sorry. I'm definitely not angy. I may be a bit monotoned. Hopefully not in a bad way. I try to not be monotoned. What do they call that? Fry voice? Oh. That. Yeah. I do that. Sometimes. But I know what you mean. Alright, where was I? Okay. Increment cursor. Maybe I'm being isekai-ish. I'm gonna have to watch this. Guys, there's not that many. I watched. Understandable, I'd be upset too if I had to get up early on a work day. I'm not upset. I'm fine. I'm fine. I do this every day. Or I try to. Obviously, I didn't do it yesterday. But something I learned before streaming is that if I want to actually get things done in a day that aren't work related, it's better to do them before work, because then I'm not exhausted from work and don't want to do anything. So my original idea was I would get up earlier, do some stuff, stream, and then go to work, but these days I've just been streaming in the morning, which is fine. Usually been a little bit more energetic after work too, which is good. So this one, don't branch or increment cursor, bell is 80, then we set not FF, so it's FFEE. Okay, I think about it. So then so branching 0. Just put that, I think, and then B0. What does B0 do? So B0 says if the next one of these incremented a shell, right? So if the next command, this one, not FC. So I guess we have a difference between FC and not FC here. Heyo, got myself up to worship you. Hey, Screw Trident, welcome. Good morning. Yeah, it's the weekend, you got this. Not yet. Almost the weekend. I'll take that, codes. Yeah. We're interpreting you. Right, FC is this one. So FC is Naruhodo. Okay, so FC. Let's just say A, B, C, D. No, wait, no, I can't do that. Those are. Okay. So we'll say W, X, Y, Z. So that is. Oh wait, no. Yeah. Okay, that's this one. Right. So that's jump. Cursor to. Let's actually flop these Indianness of W. WX, Y, Z. And then B0. And then in the not FC case, it just ignores it entirely. Instrumental rock, yeah. This is metal sets and riffs. Oh yes. So in the not FC case, then we metal sets. SETS. Thank you. Yeah. No problem. Though they're not like, I don't know. They're from these aren't really songs per se so much as they're from a royalty-free song pack that are meant for like, you take samples of them and then use them in other songs is the idea. They all have main at the end because like, the main one is the more or less full song version of it, and then they have other loops and clips of the in each one. But yeah, had a bunch of royalty-free music that I purchased that I can use for BGM. I will use it. So F8, this is what was set there. Okay. Cursor to what? Set by FD. So. Or I'll say BX, I guess. Because it's not just B0, everything can fall into there and do that one. Still sort of feels like bracketing, but there's something missing, I think. Like... I don't know. Something's off. Not sure why you would branch after so many calls otherwise, but... Good point. Hmm? Not sure what you mean. Looks ahead, big brain. Be big, darn it. Oh, that reminds me. Hat. Why do I keep forgetting this? Need the thinking hat. Oh. Oh, too simple. There we go. Hat. Okay. Good. Yes. I love hats. I need to stop forgetting it though. It is the hat for witching. Like shrinking hat. Shrinking hat. I want to make sure chat's visible as well. It's already small enough. Alright, I think I understand that enough for now. Probably have to see more in practice. So FFEF, FFEE. Counters for branching. The hat shrinks her brain, that's why she never wears it. Does not. Increases my magical abilities. Okay. Brain must be shrunken. Why is getting too big? Alright. Yeah, we did the B. Oh, we did just the B0 part. So what's the C0 part? C0 part is a little different here. E1E is the channel index, so that's samples. So C0 only affects samples, and then if EB okay. It's not for all channels but 3, except it only sets it during 3 here. Oh, no, okay. So not the sample channel, only not the sample channel, my bad. And then FF1 must be set. So we don't really know what those are about. Those are just the notes that I had from reading it. So let's see. So well, I have a wizard emote. I didn't even know. That's cute. Soft to you. Yes. So what is EB? Do we know what EB is? Volume, envelope, and top nibble. So we know part of it. We don't know the bottom part. We only know the top part. What are the other uses? There's an assignment there. This is probably the volume envelope assignment. Looks familiar. Huh. So we do think it's the entire volume and envelope. But the envelope's in the top nibble? Maybe I have this backwards. I'm not too sure. I know I wrote this early. So... not totally sure. We'll just say it takes the bottom nibble of that for now and we'll figure it out later. So... let's... oh, it's just checking it. It's not even using it. Okay, so... it puts the next byte. So we'll call this byte yayyyy. Putting in music for breakdown like a boss battle. I think I got a brain fart. I do like the boss music for this. It always makes you think it's like the hard part, right? Okay. So this puts so if FFEB was it contains what is non-zero. So put YZ in wait, put YZ in 1 and then put X zero in FF0. Okay. Don't know what that means yet. We will figure it out. So that's good for that. Now we have F0 through F C language. Yeah. Okay, so for E0 and D0, A is still the command, right? So E0 should get an interesting version of the number. What are we doing with it before I start saying anything? So we're in both these cases we're using the lower nibble of the command byte. So DX and EX. But what we're doing with it, I don't know. So non-sample channels, we put that into FFF3 directly. Do we know what that does? No. And then we get the argument and put that into FFF4 and FFF5. And that's it. Lower nibble. Yeah, so a hex byte is made up of 2 nibbles. This right here is a hex byte, right? And then each digit is a nibble. So E is the upper nibble, and then 0 is the lower nibble. They're very common in 8-bit architectures and stuff, so it ended up getting a name. And you know, byte, nibble. It's just a joke. Nibbles are smaller than a byte. And yeah, eating. So this is D and E, right? So unclear to me exactly what this is about, but EX does have an argument. It is odd to me that does this HL unilaterally it doesn't do an increment there. I guess that's fine. Just re-getting it, right? So it always has an argument and just not always used. I guess that's fair. Gotcha. You can hear that. Wow, huge nibbles. Let me see. DXYZ. So DXYZ. Long handful channels. That was true for the CX, wasn't it? Yeah. I'm just gonna put just do this for non-sample channels. It's way better because it's going to probably be common. So for non-sample channels, do EB, huh? Right, I don't think we know what EB is either. I already looked that up. So... oh wait, no, that was C, my bad. We're here. Non-sample channels. Gone and came back. Is that hat always there? Yeah, no. It should have been. But I forgot to put it on. Welcome back though, welcome back. Let's see. Is a is a command. Okay, so lower X in put OX in F3. Put YZ in FF4 and that ends for E. X, we're doing similar, except it's not 0x. It is epic lo-fi learning. Now it's metal. I think there is a lo-fi section. Maybe? Not called that. Okay, so let me think through the values of this. There's only 16, right? So wait, that's negative. That's literally negative, isn't it? Let me remember. So if we say that it was 0, it would be not 0 plus 1. It's still 0. Not 1 plus 1 is negative. Right. So that's negative. Negative X. Two's complement. Two's complement is a fancy name for taking negative through binary. One's complement is this one. It's just this part. And then 2's complement, you add +1. I don't. Fancy names. Gotta make computer scientists feel like scientists, right? Alright. Maybe we did all of that down to A. So far, not a whole lot of this is making sense, unfortunately. A0 and A1. Looks like that's it for the A's. And if you any other A, it'll just get stuck because there's not even a +1. Oh wait, no, there's a +1 above. I forgot. Okay. Wait, does that mean for the other F? Hold on. Oh yeah, so for the other F's it takes an argument and it just ignores them. Does it do that for FD as well? Yeah. Wacky. Wasn't being ignored? What? I didn't ignore you. I read that. Unless you said something else. But it didn't go through if so. I read the epic lo-fi learning. That was the last one I saw on here. Like half the VTubers I meet, they can't do this. Can't get a test me. I think you asked me that last time too. How to do with your solution you explained? Lit. There you go. I think it'll work. No? It'll work. What solution? But do you live us? Live love? Do you love us? Yes. I do. I love you guys. I'm happy to have you, huh? Which solution? I'm happy to explain it better. I find this very strange, but okay. Just put dash dash? No. Sometimes I do that, but I don't think that was wisely. Grabs the R and ignore the rest. Of course, I'm sure they can IRL or just run program for the model. For R ignores the rest. R. I don't know what R is, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Okay. What? It's YZ for you, so this also has an argument that's ignored for some reason. No worries, it might come up later. Okay. Sorry. That's an A0. We got A0, so it takes FFEB. I know we just saw that not too long ago. Was this the volume and stuff? Yeah, volume related. Probably don't know the whole detail here. A0. ZY and FFEB, and then it increments, and DE1F. What is this? We don't know. Okay. It's the byte right after the channel index, so it's probably related to current channel information. What is B? B is this. Okay. All of this sets the pulse information, right? I think that's what this is. Or odd one high. Do I have that information? Oh, here we go. The actual value FF14. Whoa. Yeah, it's the channel 1, period, high, and control. So there's also a period low, and it's just like, what that means is it's like basically to a 16, not 16-bit value, but you know, more or less. Because this only has 3 bits. I don't know where the low is. Oh, here we go. And the low is 8 bits, so I guess it's a 12-bit value. 11-bit? 11-bit. I'm gonna add 8 plus 3, 11. Alright. Stop. No. One thing, yeah, we're back for real. How am I supposed to do this myself? Alright. So... set period information. Though that is a bit odd if FFEB is flame related. Daring ever. Glad you think so. E1F. Yeah, we don't know these values yet. Do we know DE1C? No. Oops. I was right, the hat does shrink the brain. Oh no. E1F. I'm gonna do that. Just so we know they're important. And we can figure them out later. That's as much as I can do for A0 right now, I think. What is it saying? Not DE1C, so that's... pretty specific, but I assume it's... No, that's not quite right. I guess I shouldn't do that whole thing. DE1C and... DE1F. That... I don't really know what this is. I just all that. It's not very helpful, but we'll figure it out later. I think this is... I figured this out a little bit before. I must have an invisible hat at all times. Never heard of that. Never heard of invisible hats. Or the brain shrinking. Whoopsies, what did I do? And do you know the invention of smartphones has made us dumber since we no longer have to retain info? Just look it up. Well, it's a certain kind of dumber. The more you put it, the information into use, the more you'll remember it, though. So, I don't know where it is. So this, I believe this. Uh-oh. A lot of calls to hear without putting the A. Such as that one. Okay. So we'll take a quick look here. Just... Where did that go? So lost. It's the one? Alright. There. So we use this result and send it off. Will that make it 0? Oh. No, if it's non-zero. No, if it's non-zero, it jumps. So if it's 0, it goes here. And that's the contents of A, so we're just passing 0 here. Which, if it's passing 0 here, I believe Writing any value to NR14 if this bit triggers this channel. Well, we are right to it. But we're making the length 0 and the period 0 as well. So, let's see. Except, okay, this sets bit 4 to 1 for whatever reason, which is unused in the high period. A equals B. Turn otherwise set. DE21. We probably don't know what DE21 is. One of you of me reading the label of the cereal box I can't read. Like it says in SpongeBob episode once. Like his cousin SpongeBob. What? Is that the FUN one? F is for friends, do stuff together. U is for you and me. And it's for everything and everything else. I don't remember the whole thing, that's all I remember. Here under the deep blue sea, something like that. Why do I remember any of that? On a hydration redeem. I drank water for it. And is for anyone, anytime at all down here in the big blue sea. Aha. Aha. Okay. FFF7. I think I wrote down what DE21 was though. Yeah, channel-based RAM offset. Of what? Oh, the index just as, okay. So it's setting. Right, and it doesn't do that for here? Maybe it does that in the next one. Oh, it does, yeah. So if the odd one in, what is the odd one in again? Oh, the envelope, that's the volume. So if that is equal, then it returns. Lock in now. I think I'm understanding a bit. So the high period of the current channel if the song it's gonna be the crusted crab pizza. I don't know if I remember that one. So high period of the current channel if the given volume on the loop is different. Pineapple on pizza. Yep. I will take my pineapple off pizza. Thanks. You need to figure those out too. I just want to make sure that A is currently what I think it is in these cases. So then 3D B0. So this is A in this case. Okay. Now there's a sweet and salt leaf that I like, thank you very much. Same thing with coffee and donuts, bittersweet. You're welcome to enjoy it. I got no shade for it, I just don't like it myself. 3D obvious. Need more of these. Nope. Nope. Stop. Go. Video beast. Same thing. I think I got them all. Okay, good. Good. If you're gonna try it with me on this one. High five, bro. Tried pineapple pizza? Yeah, I got it. I have not tried donuts and coffee, but I don't drink coffee, so I know I like pineapple and pizza, so I like both too, just not together. If I am given pineapple pizza, I will eat the pineapple off, pick up the pineapple juice, and eat the pizza. Never was a coffee person either. I don't know. It's such a strong taste to me. I can't do it. Even when coffee in other things. And they're like, I've known people who dislike coffee a little, and then they're like, oh, you can't taste it at all, like the chocolate overpowers it. Like, no. No, it does not. It absolutely does not. Oh, hey Patrick, welcome, good morning. Or afternoon. There's an exception, decaf. Does it taste different? I don't know that I've tried decaf. But like, what's the point, right? I like the taste of caffeine. It's all going to the same place. Clearly not a work person since you're procrastinating it. It's fine. Look, we're gonna get through this. A huge difference? Interesting. Maybe I'll try some sometime. I'm not gonna buy any though, so someone will have to make it for me. That chat seems a more controversial a topic the bigger chat grows. No. It's just you two have been talking the whole time. We gotta sweeten the deal with rewards. The deal for what? You gonna make me drink coffee? Is your homework and get 3 whole boops? Oh, trying to get me off to work. What should we chat about? Track the algorithm. Does the algorithm care about chat? News to me. I mean, I'm sure it cares about chat rate. I'm not sure it cares about the content of chat, though. I have no idea. I forgot what I was doing. Oh, right, we need to go back to that one function. That works. No. I have A1 as well to deal with. That's the last special directive. Not that we've understood any of this, really. Very little. FFED, do we know that? Sample index to load. Huh? Let's figure this out. Where are we? You are A1. Takes that as a comparison jumps when it's equal to there. Otherwise, yeah, it puts it in FFBD. Why? It goes to 39C7. Okay. Very strange. It doesn't even increment after it, so that's just going to execute that. That said, oh, I never finished this. I see, I see. Not that it's not obvious what it does, but oh, 3927, never mind, that's the start, that's why. Surely there's something that makes it actually end. Oh, whatever. It only gives me ads based on my location. I'm sure the AI can see chat. I'm sure it can see it, but I don't know if it cares, if it looks at it or uses it. Guarantee sometime today you get some Domino's pizza ad. Maybe. Pizza time. Better not get any hat ads my brain already sees. Yeah. I just had pizza recently, so I am done with pizza for another couple months. So it is. So I guess it does increment the cursor before executing. Okay, so there's always going to be a +1. I'm just going to not think about it. This that's example next YZ. This is a proper loading. It disables the channel. Puts that into A. Oh, checks this again. Same as it checked for. I don't remember. Something else. Oh, this one. Same as it checked for A0. I missed something here. This is a loop. No, okay. So it copies the waveform into RAM here from the waveform table. And what you have as toppings? I got a few different pizzas. Let's see. I had friends. Well, my roommate had a friend over, so we got pizza, and they wanted boring pizzas, but we got a pepperoni pizza, a pepperoni, bell pepper, and garlic pizza, and then I got sausage, mushroom, and olive. Alright, I'm gonna head out. Stuff's with you. See you in the street. See ya, Geeks and on. Thank you for coming. Welcome. Welcome. Thank you for coming. Have a good day. You're on Geek, your sheep, blessings, and contortion. Exactly. Alright. Load sample. We know this one for sure. Garlic, oat meat, mushrooms. Yeah. I pretty much, whenever I get my own pizza, I always want to put mushrooms and olives on it because they're like my favorite pizza toppings. And a lot of people seem to not like them for some reason. Mushrooms don't really taste like much to me. They do taste good, but they don't have a strong flavor. Olives I can see having a strong flavor and people not liking, but I've never understood why people don't like mushrooms. Texture probably. It's very spongy. Not when cooked, but very spongy when uncooked. Mushrooms are great, but maybe I just expecting more. I don't know, maybe. Mushroom is vegan meat. You know about people's opinion of vegans? It's not vegan meat. Vegan meat is tofu, duh. Oh, speaking of mushroom as meat, though, I tried mushroom jerky not too long ago. It's so weird. It's so weird. It was shiitake mushrooms, I think. Shiitake. And it jerky, like beef jerky, except made of mushrooms. I mean, well, not made of, say, but actual mushrooms that were dried in the same way as you would beef jerky and flavored. It was just the strangest flavor. I can't even begin to describe it, but very, very strong. Like musky, I guess. Kind of deep, weird flavor. But I imagine it's supposed to be jerky for vegans. And I don't know. I don't get it. It was okay. I probably wouldn't eat them again, but like, I didn't hate them. I did eat the whole thing. It tastes nothing like beef jerky. I don't think it was trying to, exactly. Just you know, being inspired by beef jerky in a way. It was a channel. I'm not sure what YouTube is. Really loaded sample index. Okay, fair enough. And yeah, it just loads it. Okay, cool. So we got that. Okay, so that all makes sense. In else case, we do this. So probably this is the actual note handling. We'll play actual notes. This was, I guess, vegans are living a sad life. If I've had a vegan turkey sandwich, whatever that means, not bad at all. Yeah, like some of the stuff is not bad. I don't mind vegan food, but it depends what it's doing, right? If it's just being a meat replacement, it's kind of weird to me. Like, just enjoy vegetables. Don't try to market yourselves to Americans and have to have meat in every meal. I don't know. India does it right. That's all I can say. When I get like Indian food, I'll often get some of their vegan versions, and they're awesome. Like, they know how to do it. I don't always get them. Like, I love butter chicken. That's good. Have you not had Indian food? It's great. Like, the country is like half vegan, so any food place you go to, they'll have meat options, or Indian food place you go to, they'll have meat options and vegan options. And they don't really market it as vegan, it's just like other dishes, but they're all like incredible vegetable-based dishes, and they don't try to be meat replacements like burgers or whatnot, you know. Like, if you can get vegetable pakora, god, that stuff is good. Argument that they're just trying to save the planet, but just ordering tofu is controversial. Yeah, tofu is not the best, huh? Probably not something I want to get into here, but you know, it's that's a whole thing. Topic for another day, yes. I watched a stand-up comedian once that had a joke. He said, when I tell people I'm vegan, they ask me, "Oh, so you care about the environment?" I say, "No, bitch, I eat the environment." I thought that was funny. Normally I struggle in convo because I consider myself a shy person, but with you it's so easy. Family friendly, by the way. I'm quoting him. I'm glad you think so. I do want to make it easy for you guys to talk, because talking helps me not be boring. What is EC? I don't think we know that one. Index into volume table. Ah. Is it a volume table? Does appear to be an actual note, though. The other places just all no. Oh, shoot, that means the okay. Whereas I thought always you can communicate use the baby doll eyes. Alright, let's go to oh wait, no, I think that's correct. So if it's not no wait, no it's not. Wait. It's this one. I see. Fair enough. So, call to this then. From here, we need A is going to be the note, or the, well, yeah, the note, I guess, and HL is going to be the HL. Okay, good. So it's not nothing special. We just pass it in. Fire, yeah. A good song. I wonder what made me think this. Don't know. It probably is an index into not a volume table though, probably a pitch table. Though it could be that that table also contains volume information. Have the longest pause ever for a simple sneeze. Be allergic to country. This country, it's called Unplugged Ranch. Plug Volume 2 Ranch. So, yeah. It's just supposed to be like, sound like you're on a ranch, I guess. Maybe that's country. So I think that yes, this might indicate that the volume table, which I talked about here, contains more than volume information, perhaps. No? Populate the period high. Envelope direction, if not set, use the top nipple of FF1 and the initial volume determines the high period. Set divide high period so far by 2 if not set, and the current note is increasing in volume for this note. This does actually seem period related. Is it? Not set use top nibble with FFF1 and the initial volume to determine the high period. Do we know what this is yet? So it's well, the FFEB's lower nibble is non-zero. And FFF1. So it's set by a C function. So the Y here initial volume. I may be misunderstanding this table, but I'm not totally sure. Oh my god, this is way too complicated. Steps want to help? Yeah, I don't know. I'm a little frazzled. It sure relates DE1C and DE1F, and I don't really know why or what they could be. And I say if that, so I wonder, did I discover that I was wrong in saying not there and forget about it? So that's definitely possible. Yeah, I did. If that's... Wait, no. If that's non-zero, it jumps. If it is zero, it stays. Okay, okay. Wait, if it is zero, it stays. Yeah, right. Okay. That's zero. Okay. So this is just wrong. There. Watching intensity. My internet's telling me to go to work. I'm sorry. Everyone's already, but that's fine. I think we're back. So, while you were gone, I learned that Game Boy has stereo. Despite having one speaker, Game Boy supports stereo output audio. And it came with, according to this post, the Game Boy originally came with earbuds, little earphones, and you plug that in to hear the stereo audio. I had no idea. I never knew. I have never played a Game Boy with headphones. I mean, I guess I've emulated it with headphones, but I never noticed. It's crazy. So anyways, we got into this because term. All this work, we might as well make our own game. No. I got a gut feeling that boy would sell. Maybe. I used to make games in Game Maker, but it's been a long time. Right, anyway, so DE1D is the odd term, which is the panning information. So charge them free 99. The player creations though. they're not even good. They were just dumb things. I tried RPG Maker too back in the day, but I never really did anything with that. I like dumb. My most popular Game Maker game was one that was a stupid joke where you walk down the screen and laugh at cats until they disappear. Favorite genre jokes. They do a lot with panning in this, and I don't really understand why. But FF9 apparently related to panning. I'm gonna look at the current memory state, I guess. Wait, what? Tools, that one. Memory editor. So, we got FF... What? FFF9 is currently FF. So let's center everything. And then DE20. DE20 is... Yeah, 11. Memory tracer is disabled. It sure as hell isn't. What did I set that? Memory tracer. Being an MD for a Seal stream. Don't worry, I'll be here watching like Santa. Well, good luck. I hope you get to play. I was going to practice in order to try, but I never got a chance to build a deck or anything, so I have yet to do that. Is it actually playing? I have no idea. I guess. Does not seem to be doing anything while I'm doing this, but... $11, $11, $22, $22, $22, $44. I wonder if it's 0, 0, what does that do? I really ignore entirely. So 0, 0 is muting a channel. It strikes me as pretty strange that they would keep it to like basically one channel at a time. So, okay, so in this part, assuming that F9 is always going to be FF, which maybe, I don't know, RAM, that's still FF, so we're going to presume that it's pretty much always FF. We're going to put together whatever. I'll be using really odd weak deck fun. Well, I mean, I don't know how to play Yu-Gi-Oh! Really. It's been a long time since I played. But also, if I did try right now, it would just be a starter deck because I don't have anything else. I have And I barely played the game. I did the tutorial and that's it. I haven't even downloaded the assets. So RAM. Okay, fine. And the always just one channel with both sides. Or I was just say one channel centered. The 9 seems to always be. See, well, you can always learn from me. No, you take to it like butter on toast. Maybe. We'll see. You can see how I played other card games, though. You could change your mind. But Yu-Gi-Oh is hard. I played it back in high school a little. Because I played it, I think I played it a little in middle school the first time. I had one friend who really liked it, and I played Pokemon with him normally. And he wanted me to try Yu-Gi-Oh, so I played that. And then he had some stupid crow that would just empty my hand and not let me do anything. It was terrible. And then in high school, I was in this one friend group, and we had a class where we ended up not having to do anything because it was like a research time, and we were good kids who did all our research at home, so we didn't have to do it during class. So he was like, well, hey, let's play Yu-Gi-Oh. I was like, okay, let's do it. Sure, that sounds fun. So we ended up playing 2v2 Yu-Gi-Oh every day in that class, which was pretty fun. But I don't actually remember how to play. So if this is always FF, then B is always going to be just one channel, then C is negation of that. And this is always just going to be cooked. Start with the casual level, casual baby level. Yeah. I honestly, I don't remember who won more often. But I definitely won at least a couple times. I'm sure I did. Well, me and my friend, anyways, because it was 2v2, right? Look at the E1D as well. I did not do that. The E1D. So assuming that's FF, that's always going to say FF. But if it wasn't, it's overly complicated. I have no idea what the intention of this is. Well, I feel like this is just always going to be a no-op, right? So if we take the ones complement of this and AND it with that, that would disable the selected channels. Okay. And then it would enable the selected channels, assuming FFF9 is FF. So it would re-enable them if this was. So what this probably is that this is probably either FF, F0, or 0F is what's going on here. So it decides the panning on a global level. That's probably what's happening, but we'll have to look at assignments to FFF9 perhaps. Is this always FFF or FF? Maybe. Table selected outputs. Enable F9 agrees. So FFF almost kind of arc. No, FFF9 seems to be FF. I'm pretty sure. I don't see any other assignments to it at least. I guess we can check in here. See if I missed it or not. So there is an assignment to it. It's just not code that we actually did. This code we did, that's FF. But this code I didn't do. I don't think. And this code I don't think I did. Okay. So for whatever reason it's swapped occasionally, but I don't see any assignment that would change the value. Yeah, I think it still stays FF because it's only swapping them. It's not doing any other assignment there. Okay, so fair enough. Okay, so FFF9 related to panning. Nice. Then okay, so I think I do understand that. Then essentially this is saying we want to refresh the selected channels in D20, selected output channel outputs in D20, and then F9 says yes, we are outputting to that channel or not, and then it stores the final value in here. I think that's how that works. And for DE1F, if DE1F, DE1C, well, even if I lost my job, I wouldn't be homeless. I have plenty of savings. I could survive a while. DE1F, DE1C. So we have that's the inversion of that. So that's not A. So if DE1C and DE1F have no intersection, then it uses or it unsets DE1F output channels here. Okay. Unset output channel DE1F. If DE1C is no intersection with it. So maybe the wrong turn, but if you think of it as a set that has positional information, an intersection. The ampersand, at least in Python, is used as an intersection operator for sets, set math. Plenty of saving and gambling action doesn't go well with each other. I'm not going to spend it on gambling though. I don't buy that much gacha. I just buy new characters whenever they come out on TT. And I don't always have to pay for that. I get a lot of them for free. DE1C. Where is that assigned? Other than that. Interesting. This is... where am I? Huh. Okay, so if there's an intersection with it, it's because of this, or it's explicitly making that intersection. So surely DE1F also changes somewhere. Was DE1F the one that's always FF? No. Oh, that was this FFF9. So DE1F. Ah. So, okay. It's always... It's always going to be a single channel at a time, according to this. Assuming that's the only place it's set, which is very likely. Okay. Always. Single centered output of a single channel. That's 2.5 difference. Okay. DE1F. So when does this occur? Is this the playing function? I think so. This reads from RAM and then outputs it. FFD is, yeah, so, okay, so that does end. We're going way back here. This does end the song for sure. Because it set these both to FF in that case, and that's what this is checking. The song is not ended. Alright, so DE1E. That's the channel, isn't it? Yeah, so channel index. FFE5. Channel index. Channel info block. I don't know what to say. We'll put that there actually. A channel register, I guess. Oh shit. 9. Okay. I do have to go, but I'm addicted to music. It's funny one. So it would be, so if this is 0, then we want to loop once. It goes to 1 1, yeah, channel 1. So this is the current channels specifically. So of current channel. Okay. So there's no way for the music to adjust the panning information itself, seemingly. It just uses the panning information to determine something or other. I don't quite know. But I suppose we'll find out. It says that assignment for the current channel also puts that in 20. Surely that's adjusted somewhere. Or DE1F it is. Doesn't appear to be. That one's not. Very strange, very strange. Because there's that part down below here where it's used. Oh, it's used with F9. Isn't it used with 1F as well? Never mind. Well, whatever. Very strange. So if the song, yeah, the song can't control panning information. It seems that everything is just constantly centered, which is expected, I suppose. I don't know. I think it's probably using this DE1F or DE1C, or DE1F and DE1C check to check like progress of updating the channel output data, maybe? I'm not too sure. That's the only thing I can think of. Alright. That has to be it for now. We did get somewhat far. Even if I don't understand everything just yet. So, what was the note? Plan actual note here. So we have to do this function next time, and hopefully this will give us some answers in terms of what everything does. And also we can get the actual like note frequencies and turn them into, you know, A, B, C, D, F and what octave. Which is presumably a table, but don't know, perhaps not, we'll see. Disconnecting again. Of course I did. Of course I did. Stupid software should automatically reconnect. Anyways. Yeah. So we'll go over this actual note function next week. And figure out what's going on. This is probably the note table, but it's kind of small. Welcome back, thanks. Kind of small, so I'm not sure. There must be something else going on here too, but we'll figure it out next week. I really gotta go. This is my internet is telling me to leave as well. So I'll be back tomorrow, 10 a.m. Biomotor Unitron 2. See you then. Thanks for coming. Bye bye. Have a good day.